Alright, this is the rule. Each member of the team is responsible for his or her own behavior. Mark these notes in your toolkit to the right of the double-lined box. A. Highlight the words responsible, own, and behavior. B. List some behaviors of a student who is following this guideline. C. List some behaviors of a student who is not following this guideline.
Okay, so we already did part A. Let's do part B. What are behaviors of someone following the guideline? I would say if everyone's participating, they're paying attention.
If they're staying on task.
Mm-hmm.
If someone asks a question when they don't understand the problem.
Yeah. And make sure you ask before you talk to the teacher. Ask all your teammates.
Listening to other people's reasoning of answers.
And give everyone time to think about the problem. So stay on the same problem all the time.
Don't give anyone the answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. And don't just copy other people's answers.
Alright, so then part C says list behaviors that don't follow the guideline. So,
Looking around at other teams when you're supposed to be working.
Talking about things other than math.
interrupting your teammates while they're talking.
Moving forward when another person's stuck behind.
Or like Maria said before, copying down answers instead of understanding the problem.
Yeah. And giving people answers, like Mikey said. You don't want to do that.
I think that's a pretty good list.
All right.
Study team guideline number 2. Each member of the team must be willing to help any other team member who asks for help. Why do you guys think that's important?
I think it's important so that way if someone needs help, they can get it right away from a team member.
I also think it reinforces the values of teamwork.
And that way everybody's on the same problem.
Yeah.
And also knowing that you guys are willing to answer a question makes me not afraid to come up and ask one.
Okay.
When you have a question, ask your partner or team first. If no one can answer the question, then ask the teacher for help. A. Why do you think this is a study team guideline? B. Write an example of a question a member of the team would be able to answer. C. Write an example of a question that your teacher would need to answer.
So
I think it's a guideline because asking questions to your team first gets everyone thinking about the problem and make sure that everybody's on track with what we're doing.
it also saves the teacher time from going around to answer every single question that a team could answer itself.
Yeah.
And it keeps everyone on the same problem at the same time.
Okay, B.
Write an example of a question a member of the team would be able to answer.
What number are we on?
What problems are we supposed to be doing?
Is everyone on the same problem?
Do you understand it?
Alright, C. Write an example of a question that your teacher would need to answer.
We don't understand this problem. Can you help us?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could say we've discussed the problem as a group first and
No one understands
we
it.
still need help. Okay.
I was listening to your answers, and I heard you saying that asking the teacher when everyone has the same question saves the teacher time. What about your own time? Would it be a time-saving measure for you if you
Yeah.
ask your team members before you ask
Because
me?
it saves us from redoing the problem until we get
Yeah.
it right.
If you ask someone else?
In our group, yeah.
Okay. If you're truly stuck, though, and you need to call the teacher, if you raise your hand right away because you didn't understand, and I'm helping other students, you have to wait for the answer, correct? And then I answer your question and I go help another team, and then Jamie has a question and she has to wait. So asking as a team, if they have the answers, you get your answer right away.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't just save me time, it saves you time.
Number 4, use your team voice.
What is a team voice?
Well, I think it's like the volume of your voice. That way, like, you're not so loud that other teams are hearing you, but like you're not really low, so your own team doesn't hear you.
I also think it could be like where one person speaks on behalf of the whole team.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically just like keeping our answers and our work like within our team, I think.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
All right.